Hello, SimTheWorld back with another exciting episode of PC Building Simulator, the Esports expansion. If you haven't been around with us too long, we have finished the whole series playing through, getting to the end with all four teams, or, all four different game teams. As far as the different teams themselves, the Vandals, the Dragons, Trinity, we jumped around a little bit with the Vandals and Trinity in the first series. Now we're able to jump back through and play with the Dragons, play with the different team members, specifically that we didn't go through originally. That way we can fill up this case with all their crap. Well, let's jump in. Last week we finished off, we did well, we did go in over budget. So what I'd like to do is be a little more safe as we go through, and I'll jot some notes down. I'll make sure we don't mess things up, or I don't mess things up. Let's see. So Felix has negotiated for more money. Make the most of it. Yeah, we could have used that money last week, Felix. So this is NZXT. Hi there. Sorry to hear that your team had some problems last week. It's only natural when you have team rivalry going on. We will want to do everything we can to mitigate the issues. We'd like you to make sure both machines are using our NZXT Kraken Z63 coolers. Okay, so let's put these in the shopping cart now. Z63. Put two of them. Perfect. There goes 500 of our budget already off the bat. So I'm going to keep the email until we get those installed, just as a reminder to myself. So this is from Felix again. Hey, thanks for your hard work last week. I must apologize on behalf of the players. I had no idea they would start fighting. There's a long-standing rivalry between Aurora and Team Nova, but it's no excuse for a team to break down like that. I've spoken to both of them, and they know they have worked together, or they're out of here. They somehow won the match at least, and they both reassured me there will be nothing to do with you, which is a relief. Here's hoping things improve between them this week. Thank you, Felix. NZXT, yes, we paid attention to you. You are our source of money, so we need to make you happy. Felix again, what are with these long emails? So Reinhardt, our CEO, has requested that both players run the game at 4K this week. I don't mind what changes you make as long as Drip still has AMD graphics card, and somehow, since she has asked for it. Speaking of which, Drip performs best when nothing stands between her lightning fast reflexes and the game. Make sure your build is hitting at least 6,000 in benchmarks, and don't settle for anything less than 16 gigabytes of RAM. I'd like you to get it done by Wednesday so we have time to accommodate any additional requests. Okay, so we got some work ahead of us. As for... This is for Conqueror's build. And another 4K, you gotta go with NVIDIA graphics card. The team's trainer is also interested in getting a recording of his performance this week, but high quality video of the entire match will need a lot of storage space. Don't have to tell me about that. I have crammed my computer full of hard drives. Make sure he has at least 2 terabytes to be safe, and he wants it done by Thursday. As for Drip, the PC I use at home has started getting very hot. I'm seeing 60 plus degrees on the CPU, even at idle. Open the case up, take a look. Yeah, we can fix that. Oh, $0 budget. Just apply thermal paste and they'll give me $100. God, I could do that as a career. I can put thermal paste on and do a little smiley face or a giant X, or just a giant glob. Dip it in a vat of thermal paste for $100. I'll do whatever. Alright, so let's take a look. We need to see what the 4K version needs. We got 4K spec. It's 8 gigs of RAM, we're still good. 8 gigs of VRAM. The card should still be... We need to go to 1080s. And we need to go to an i7. Let me go take a look here. We have the 8400s installed now. Oh, would you look at that? It's like a couple specs above the 7700K. So we don't need to replace the CPUs. Perfect. Let me go take a look at Drip's PC. I know they wanted 16 gigs of RAM. How many do we have in there? So we need more. That's A data. Let's go to the shopping cart. Let's find... Oh yeah, it's the cheap stuff. So we got 2 more, so that way she gets 16 gigs. As for graphics cards, so the 1080 is simple enough. We need Founders Edition, of course, because somebody's an NVIDIA shill. We could get him the TI, but we're not benchmarking his. I'm not worried about that. And let's check out Part Ranker, because I'm interested where... Oh god, we don't want the TI. Where is NVIDIA's? Okay, it's down here. So if we go AMD, Radeon 5600 XT would work, but we need 8 gigabytes of VRAM. I'm not going to make this mistake. So let's keep going up. We need 8 gigs of VRAM, which I'm sure they're looking for us to get a 60, a Vega 64. Let's see, they've added cards since. They've got the new cards, the new Radeon cards, so I'm interested in seeing if this will satisfy the requirement. And since we need to benchmark, let's go AMD. Yeah, we don't need the Radeon 7. Although it's almost as much. We could go the 57XT. It's within budget. Is it within budget of here? They don't give us a budget, so... Decisions. We're doing it. We can overclock this. I should be able to get the 6000 benchmark with it. That seems in my best interest. And I don't think there's anything else we need to buy. Yeah, 16 gigs of RAM. Oh, we need the 2 terabyte hard drive. See, I'm already forgetting stuff. Come on, guys. I need help remembering. Gotta remind me. So that should do it. And we'll do next day delivery. We'll finish off today. Whose computer is it? They already sent it to us? Oh, she just needs thermal paste applied. I was concerned I was going to have to order something else. Oops. Yeah, the jobs are getting tough now. Yeah, we can collect this, so we'll get some of that money back. Yeah, she wanted the same day. Makes sense. I should have noticed that. Let's end the day and jump back. Sure, our phone will start blowing up momentarily. How'd I guess? Let's see. Conqueror, of course. Seems the last update to Fortfight introduced a memory leak. May not be fixed in time for the match this week, so we are forced to accommodate it. Make sure my computer has 32 gigs of RAM. And as for Drip, just got a message from Conqueror telling me I have to use dragon colors in my rig now. Where does he get off telling me what colors to use in my own build? If he thinks I'm going to get going along with the stupid idea after last week, he's got another thing coming. In fact, I want you to install more Nova colors into my build. Here are 3 more Nova-themed RGB values. I want at least 1 component of each. This is Conquerors. This is Drips. This is RGB. I don't think the graphics card will be. I think we're going to need some more RGB fans. So why don't I pick some of those up and put that in the shopping cart. Of course, I always like to go with the cart Corsairs. Oh, we already have one in the cart. Maybe we'll have enough. I'll take a look. Drip thanks us, so let us... Oh, you know what? We're losing this cooler, too, because they get the... And we're going to lose space in this case. Let's take this all apart and see. See what we can do. Yeah, the graphics card comes out as well. So she needs, let's start off with the memory. Oh. Didn't I just order A-data memory? Oh, no, I didn't take that. I thought, for some reason I thought I took out what she had. I was very confused. Alright, so she has 16 gigs. I guess we could have used one of the sticks there. Probably would have been nice. Certainly would have been faster than what we gave her. Alright, so they got the cooler in. I'm sure that's not RGB. Yeah, that fan wasn't. So we'll put a rear exhaust fan in. And hopefully between the graphics cards and the cooler we can get something going as far as the colors she wants. Let's boot this up. I should put the stick in there. Yeah, overclocking CPU and going into the BIOS to overclock. The memory is only 2133, so it should default to that. CPU isn't unlocked, so there's nothing to overclock there either. But I think we just need to install we need the 3D Mark. We're also going to need the GPU overclocking software. I don't know how far we can push the Radeon graphics cards. I don't know if I played around too much with those. We'll do the GPU tuner and we'll get the testing software. As for not Felix, the Conqueror, he wants... Let's make sure we keep the green cables. And gotta get rid of that. Oh, you know what? We do have 32 gigs of memory. Why didn't I think of that? So we don't have to buy anything more. What a good day. I don't think it's in our favor not to spend the money. I think that will reset. I think I also needed to put those in. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, this will block it if I try to put it in that first slot. So we got to take that back out. There we go. So he does have his 32 gigs in there. We can put the 1080 in here. Hopefully he doesn't break this one. I would be extremely upset. Though I guess at this point in time, a 1080, they're starting to age. I know I was really hoping to upgrade mine. That's what I'm running in my personal rig, a 1080 graphics card, but alas, it does not seem like the 30 series are obtainable right now. Maybe next year. Get this in here. Let's get this booted up too. I don't think he requested any lighting changes, so this should be it. And we need the stability tester. So I'm going to... Yeah, we might... I'm going to get the software installed. I'm also going to get the lighting set up and a stable overclock. And we'll see what goes from there. Alright, so I'm back. I overclocked the snot out of that graphics card. Yeah, the 5700 XT, there was a lot of headroom to be gained, and we gained it. CPU dragged us down a bit, but such is life. I always feel like the CPU is pulling down our graphics card score. Maybe we're just getting too powerful of graphics cards. CPU upgrade might be in the future for both players. And let's remove all the bloatware, of course. We got our score. I also realized we did need to buy another fan. I ended up getting a bunch of fans, I think like 5, and got them delivered same day, so we spent a little extra money, but I think we did save some money from buying the, or just reusing those memory sticks, the 32 gigs. So this PC is done. She's got the blue little Radeon logo and the other 2 colors. I also got some text as I was doing that from Conqueror, and he wants dragon colors in his PC, which, since the logo doesn't change, I guess we could have changed the RAM, couldn't we have? No, these are just blue sticks. They're not RGB. So I did, in fact, have to put another fan in there too. But he does have his colors, so he should be happy. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. So both computers are ready to go. We are done early. So that leaves us more days for more issues. And with that, thanks for watching as I simulate my life one game at a time. If you enjoy this video, please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the future action. You can follow on Twitter for updates of future games being played, as well as follow on Twitch as I try to stream 3 days a week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time at SimTheWorld.